This is a re-edit of a review that doesn't allow me to use actual footage of the film. I still wanted to post it though, but since Miramax and SDX Films don't seem to want this sacred footage included in anything like this, I'm doing it without it. Cheers everyone, this is Watchables and my name is Kane. June is over. Here we are in the middle of July and I for one will spend a lot of time inside because hot weather doesn't agree with me. And I'll be watching movies on Netflix. That's my theme for this month, Netflixed. I've made another list of 50 movies and I'm just gonna watch as many as I can responsibly review without overtaxing myself. I'll not be watching them in any particular order and there will be a couple of rewatches. I'll leave the link in the description below. Let's get started with The Gentleman. The director is Guy Ritchie, the film is from 2019 and stars Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Grant and Michelle Dockery, among others. I'm not a Guy Ritchie fan. The only two movies of his I'd ever watched were the two Sherlock Holmes movies, and those I loved, but trailers of his other movies usually leave me cold. There's a very glaring reason for that, of course. They are dick flicks. Oh, excuse me, you may not know what dick flicks are, though the descriptor is indeed very descriptive. They are like chick flicks, but for guys. And yes, I do believe I coined that phrase back in, I don't know, possibly early 2000s. The Gentleman is about a journalist who tells this guy about an article he may or may not write about the illegal dealings of the second guy's employer. This employer, called Michael Pearson, is the biggest shot in the UK's marijuana business. Pearson wants to get out, retire, and makes another guy an offer to take over, but things go awry, people get killed or otherwise hurt. That's basically it. To say I'm underwhelmed would be an understatement. I feel vindicated in my disinterest in Guy Ritchie's movies. It's really just about men who find any reason to hurt one another. They are all sociopaths, with one female sociopath thrown in for what? Gender equality? Or so we could have an attempted rape scene? Or maybe so we can have a damsel in distress moment in the film? I don't know. If all Ritchie's films have such poor female representation, and I would wager they do from the Sherlock Holmes movies, I'm not really going to explore his films further. I'm also not a fan of mob movies in general. Apart from my personal likes and dislikes, I also don't think it's a very good movie. Sure, you have quirky characters and a boatload of British accents, but what's the movie's message? Why should we spend almost 2 hours on watching a couple of guys outsmart each other in a rather predictable way? I haven't found out yet, to be honest, so if you know, please share with the class in the comments. For now, I'll just proclaim that the movie is really boring. And yet, the acting is superb. Richie directed a star-studded cast and mostly everyone is on their game. That's why the film is watchable at all. Still, I had several moments, especially in the beginning, where I was, ugh, can we stop? I didn't, though I'm not sure it was worth pulling through for that one laugh it got out of me. Now, my reviews are very subjective, as reviews usually are. I'm not doing this to hate on your favorites. I'm just sharing an opinion and I try not to be malicious about it. The film just wasn't for me. You can always share your own opinion in the comments why you think a movie is great. I actually encourage you to do that. And while you're at it, a subscribe, a like. They go a long way in this economy. I hope you enjoy my short reviews and we'll be back for more. The Gentleman by Guy Ritchie is watchable.